Man. Building right now. We got another one that's gonna show up. Shout out to Terry, man, getting that dust right now. Oh yeah. It's Dre in her, it's Crew, Rick in her, it's OG in her. Devo gonna pop in a little bit. I'll just be patient. Yeah. A lot of stuff going on out there, man. How's y'all morale doing out there in Cowboy Nation? Yeah, we're gonna spend a little time, man. Some of our most valuable asset with y'all. A few minutes with y'all. You know, it's the crew. So, fellas, man, hey.
It ain't a good feeling. it ain't a good feeling, man. It ain't a good feeling. It's the unknown.
Yeah.
With we jaded, man. We jaded. We've been here. You can't get your hopes up because systematically we gotta do something that's just not right. You got Prime on one hand that can come and the fans want them to come and say, "What up, Steve-O?"
Steve-O.
What's up, fellas? How y'all doing?
The fan base is calling for Prime. Your fan base is desperate right now, for real. You on the verge of titter-totter, and your fan base is. You got people jumping ship. You look, we the laughing stock of the league, to be truthful right now. Yeah. And then with that, you got a chance to at least get your fans back in. Even if you're not great, put nothing productive on the field and win, at least get your fans back engaged, get some hope back in. Yeah, but then you're going up against the grain, man. I feel it coming.
Brian Schottenheimer. Shotty, the son of Marty. You know, all the insiders. Well, let's get the latest update, man. You know, Jane, she be out there, man, doing her thing. So we're gonna shout out her on this, and we're gonna listen to a little sound that she got. Latest and the greatest is update in about a minute. So, you know, this was about an hour ago. She put this information out. So for everybody listening out there on audio, let's listen to see what she got to say.
He loves to keep us on our toes, doesn't he? If the viewers could just see some of our group text on this, we are doing our due diligence. We are reaching out to any name that is out there, looking under every rock. Here's where we stand with this whole thing right now. So Pete Carroll's name has popped up today. What is that all about? It's my understanding that Pete Carroll reached out to Jerry Jones. And of course, Jerry Jones is going to entertain a phone call from Pete Carroll, given his time in the league and also in college football. I mean, this is a guy that won a championship in college and also won at the NFL level. It's my understanding it was more to sort of pick his brain. Now, it is my understanding that his name has at least come up in their conversations with Brian Schottenheimer, but that could just be because of their time working together. So I think we have to be careful before we characterize what some of these things are. As for Deion Sanders, we explained 2 weeks ago, that was also a call that Jerry made. I think it was also a gauging of each other's temperatures. And then the other name that has popped up here recently, we've seen Rich Bisaccia. It's my understanding, yes, Rich Bisaccia has a familiarity with this organization, but once again, this is more picking up the braids. Brian Schottenheimer is the only one who has had the true official interviews. He's had some lengthy discussions with them. That is the one that feels like it's got the most steam right now. But it's my understanding there is not a unanimous decision in the building. They are still going over these things. They completed that second interview with Schottenheimer yesterday. Today, Jerry and Steven got together. And so we wait. And to add a level of intrigue to all of this, remember, Shedeur Sanders and his sons are going to be here with Deion next week for East-West Shrine game. Oh, cool. Does Jerry allow us to at least just have a little fun with this while they're in AT&T Stadium for Thursday's game, which, of course, will be here on NFL Network?
So
Jerry
that's
loves to keep us
James.
on our toes, doesn't he? If
James.
the viewer
Perspective on things, man. How y'all feeling about that, man? And
Good
hearing the
circus.
P curls and yeah, you said it best. You said it best last episode, Slick, man. You were just like, this point, man, it just seemed like it's turning into a circus. Like
Circus,
you
man.
didn't even have it was all on your face. You ain't want to put it out there in the universe, man. And this is what Steven with the PH needs to hear. If you in there trying to get Brian Schottenheimer the job or whatever it is, look, in the words of Crew Rick, this is what he said. It seems like a circus going on right now. All I want to do is just win.
That's it.
It's that simple. It's
That's
that
it.
simple. And it don't seem like we're doing what it do on this coaching search. It's like we're not winning right now.
We're not. It look like we're just trying to sell tickets and headlines. That's it. Circus.
So
I don't even know if it's that. I think they don't have a plan. I think they're
They
just
don't.
bickering about Dion and Schottenheimer, and they don't really have a plan. You got two of the top people arguing over those two guys, and I think we're in for a long ride. I don't think this is nowhere near over.
And it's kind of baffling, like that Pete Carroll called Jerry, did Jerry call Pete? Because that's the baffling situation, is that Schottenhauer was let go of Seattle because him and Pete Carroll had philosophical differences. So so why would you be calling Jerry to talk about Schott? Because y'all really didn't jig for real. I don't understand.
So
I don't understand.
I understand that. If I don't jig with him, let me find out what his enemy say or somebody his nemesis say.
That's what
let me hear.
That's what,
because all I'm hearing from him is the good. Let me find out what somebody been working with him closely say. I get that.
I get that
but don't
too.
put this too much attention into Shotty.
Well, I get that too. But I get it if Jerry called him to figure it out. It sounds like he called Jerry. So that's kind of what's baffling me. That's all. That's what's baffling me. Like, kind of like Steve said, I don't think they got a clue, man. They're waffling right now. Meeny, mighty, mo. Who wants to coach in the star?
I see the Birds. My bad. Go ahead, Trey.
Nah, you got it. You got it. Make your point, man.
I see the Birds go on their coaching search. They got their coach. Quiet as kept. Big hoopla. Got being nice pickup. Chicago. The Jets got their coach. Quiet as kept. Good, solid pickup. The other teams that's looking for coaches is quiet. They doing their homework. They're not in the news. They're not talking. The Jaguars, all them, they're doing their work more than they talking. And then it's us leading off on Sports Center, talking all this, and it's the hoopla and the circus atmosphere that we have created that we living up to. That means more to them. These clicks and the talk means more than winning to them right now. To me, man, it inadvertently or directly, they like it. They like being the talk of the town. With the longest drought, with the NFC East teams playing in the conference championship, they still the talk of the town, and that's all they care about. And it's
like whoever's. It's like who's calling the shots. Make a decision. Jerry, you calling the shots? Your son calling the shots? I mean,
the last time I checked, Jerry was the owner, the president, and the GM. Why are you debating with your children if this is a solo mission? Troy Aikman is putting out word for Dion. Nick Saban is putting out word for Dion. The playmaker is on news. On the Speak Now. Shout out to them every single day for Dion. Why are you dude, are you scared of your children? Do y'all think we wanted it? Do y'all think it's a circus, or you just think Jerry's scared of his kids at this point? Because it seems like Jerry wants Prime, and he's pushing for him, and then everybody else wants Shotty or Scotty or whoever the hell his name is. This is the first I know he'd been on the squad with McCarthy and all that, man, but he wasn't making no noise like no Al. We weren't talking about him like that, like a Al Harris and stuff like that. Like, why is he not being promoted?
What was he doing? What was he doing? If McCarthy's calling the plays, what was he doing?
He's OC.
He coordinated. He's
OC. McCarthy just took over play calling this year.
Title. He had a title.
Yeah, but McCarthy just took over the play calling. So at one point,
McCarthy took over the play calling last year.
Yeah.
So, but at one point, Shotty was, because he's been there for a while, right? He's been there for what?
Yeah.
He got back to all pro.
Yeah. So.
And the players love him. I'm hearing Dak is vouching for him. Other players is vouching for him. But are y'all vouching for him because he won't get off in y'all grill?
Yeah.
For me, maybe the offensive scheme, that being switched so much, just comfort.
And because
I need y'all to be uncomfortable though. I need somebody to come in and make it uncomfortable. I don't want you comfortable. Ruffle some feathers. Shake some motherfucking neck. Make something happen, man. Nah.
Because right now what's happening is insanity.
Insanity.
He's a
teams want our nickname. To the total disarray, man. Teams want our nickname. We ain't even holding it down, the nickname no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a bunch of mess, man. It's a mess. Like, Jerry and Steven need to get it together, man. Y'all making this look bad. Yeah, y'all got y'all money, man, but money's not everything. And that's good for y'all.
Money is just a tool.
For y'all. We spend money. We from the heart with this. Y'all just bought into this, man. Fans don't appreciate this, man. We deserve better. We pull our end of the bargain. We making noise in the stadium. We making noise in the streets. We facing our peers every day against rivals and stuff. Y'all just in there cutting checks, man, and not spending no money and not doing nothing to build this team. Y'all drag your ass on every single situation within the organization and don't get out in front of it, man. That is bad management.
Reactive.
Dragging our ass with the coaching search. The same thing.
This
I don't know.
So nobody, top people ain't even interested. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't know how good Shotty is. I know he's got a couple of, top 10 offensive years with Seattle. I know he's been an offensive coordinator. He's been in the game for a very long time. And I know he's got a little bit of youth on him. I don't think he's 50, is he?
Yeah, I think he's 51.
Right about.
51. 51.
I don't know how good he is. I mean, but I guess those are a couple of the positives.
I mean, he's from his daddy and Mike McCarthy. I don't see no new scheme plays coming out of him.
Right.
I see the same stuff that we've been having. No ingenuity, basic play.
They said he'll run the ball. That's what
he's got a couple of.
He's been with Seattle, so
he's got a couple of good top 10 running years when he was there as well.
Yeah,
but I mean, we gotta have. I mean, has anybody heard about Rico?
Nah,
I ain't heard about no players right now.
I don't think they gonna even be mentioning nothing about no players right now.
Yeah.
Coach,
I see Rico coming back. Just between the crews, I see Rico coming back.
I just read some little stuff about possible trading spots. Not that he was going anywhere, but I just wondered if anybody else read that.
I ain't seen that.
Okay, but there's nothing to worry about. It was just,
So let's just throw the hypothetical around. Go ahead, Steve. What you have to say on that?
No, go ahead. Because I was about to speak on something else.
Yeah, I'm just saying the hypothetical of Because, with the call that Pete Carroll, did Pete Carroll made, or did Jerry make it? Did Jerry make it to see about what's going on with Shotty? Man, what's his name, man? What's his name?
Schottenheimer.
Schottenheimer. Look, Schottenheimer, slap yourself with a glizzy. I don't even know. Steven, slap yourself with a glizzy, man. Oh, y'all slap yourself with. Y'all got Cowboy Nation. Y'all got Cowboys Nation's morale down. The front office, all of y'all, man, slap yourself with a glizzy. That's what y'all need to do, man. But let me just get into the hypothetical, man, that's out there that's saying that with the fans be cool, and Rick was kind of already cool with Pete Carroll, but Pete Carroll with Schottenheimer as the OC, Zimmer as the DC, and Jason Witten as the tight end coach. Would y'all be cool with that?
No, because that's a problem within itself. How y'all gonna hire the staff and you got no coach?
If they had differences in Seattle, neither one of them two want to be with each other again.
And that's the point that needs to get made.
Who's gonna? That's all offensive. Who's gonna be on the D? Who's the D coordinator?
Zimmer.
Man, Zimmer
it's quiet. It's quiet on Zimmer. I mean,
why?
Zimmer. One of the guys they brought in, Salah.
I think Zim waiting to see what's going on first.
Yeah, Pete Carroll is old. I want somebody young and refreshing. But the thing with Pete Carroll is he turns around franchise. He turns around. He wins. He wins, but he's older than he already was, and do the kids want to listen?
Energy though, man. He got energy, man. So
he wins.
So you're yes, his age is old, but as far as his mindset, he's still he got some energy about him. He's not a young coach like what we want in here, but he's not like no old Jimmy Johnson.
Pete done won a college championship, NFL championship. Pete win. I want to win. Pete do what I want. I want to win, man.
Yeah.
But Pete do some dumb stuff at times too.
Right.
And with all of this going on, man, this is what all is going on. Not to mention, Will McClay's contract is up.
Yeah,
soon.
That's true.
Is he gonna want to come back and deal with all that?
Hey man, I'm be real upset if we don't sign Will. That's huge because he's been the one that's been making them solid draft picks. They not. So
Right. Yeah, he gonna want to come back and deal with all this shit. And he's the hottest hand, and he can probably get a GM job somewhere. He
Absolutely.
is a GM, but he don't have that title here.
Absolutely.
He does the work, and he can go anywhere.
Anywhere.
The GMs are flying off the handle. They are being getting jobs out here. So, that's another thing to think about, man. With this coaching search, that they've been tightened up. And we got a whole lot of people to sign.
We just trying to make the news. They just want headlines and clicks. I just want to win.
All things need to be done. We need to go get Prime.
That's probably why Pete Carroll. That's probably where Pete Carroll called. He liked the cameras too.
Hopping in there or running up and down the sidelines and shit.
Yeah, he's Hollywood.
I would take him over Schottenheimer though, but
I would almost say I roll with Shotty. Not that I even know about him, but I figure he's an offensive guy and he knows that, so he'll get somebody on the defensive side that knows that, and maybe his youth. And I don't know, but between him and I don't have If you know if dude could come back and win, like I said, I'm with y'all, man. I just want to win, but I don't know that Pete Carroll has it anymore.
He might not, but legend DeMarcus Ware was on the Rich Eisenhower show, and he was on there speaking about the coach's search, and this is what he had to say.
Coach of the Dallas Cowboys, Jason Witten, DeMarcus.
There you now you're getting to the real steak and potatoes, as we say in Texas, right?
What?
I think that Jason Witten can be the coach for the Dallas Cowboys. I think that he's high school coach. He's been winning, and I think like his resume might not be enough. But if you look at his career, like think about a Dan Campbell, right? What he did for the Detroit Lions.
Mm-hmm.
I think Jason Witten can do the same thing for the Dallas Cowboys. He has a no-nonsense mentality. Get the guys on the right page from a discipline standpoint. He knows about, the offensive game. Get him a good defensive guy. I don't know who that defensive guy is. Could be D-Ware. Don't know who can come in and do that thing, or he get another guy like a Dion. Is there a mixture that you can bring, a little bit of the spunk, but also the conservative part of the game with Jason and bring it all together? That's what I was saying. Like, get the uncomfortableness out of the Dallas Cowboys, because to me, like, you think about when you're uncomfortable, you think about failure, right? Those two words go together. But if you get uncomfortable, now the word failure becomes number 2 in winning, and setting the right goals and achieving them starts to become number 1, and that's what we're looking for.
All right.
So the idea of Jason Witten still out there floating around. He's getting ready to be on his staff, in some form or fashion, man. Would y'all take Witten over Schottenheimer?
Nah,
I wouldn't want to.
I'm just saying, if it was them two.
No,
if it was just them two for the head coach.
Yeah.
No.
I don't know.
It's crazy.
Dean said he would be a good candidate too, man. But I'm like, damn, dude, you was calling him a Garrett guy. So what's going on with that?
Yeah,
we see him.
That's what I'm saying. Like, this is all just too comfortable and easy to put these former Cowboys in these positions, man. It is not the Cowboys way, Jerry. It is not the way. You're not even doing it the way you did it when you came into this organization. No, I ain't feeling it. Go get the best guy.
Yeah, you see D-Word trying to pitch himself for a job. That's all he's trying to do.
Yeah, that's it. He trying to get a job, man.
Everybody trying to get a piece. Everybody trying to get a piece.
Everybody, like, shit. Everybody, you can give anybody a job.
They've been seeing him. They've been seeing how dumbly he been throwing it away. So
right.
They want some of that money too.
Yeah, they want some of it too, man. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. It was something else that was on my mind, man.
Man, D-Ware said that if he got the job, ain't no more podcast for Micah during the season.
Is that what D-Ware said?
What D-Ware said. If he's different, ain't no more podcasting during the season for Micah. I felt that.
I'm with it.
I felt that.
I'm with it, man. I'm with it,
That's
man.
true. I'm gonna tell you right now, that'll be the least of his worries. That's gonna be the least of his worries. I promise you, man. You better think about something else.
So Schottenheimer
coming in the locker room causing confusion, huh?
Yeah, man. So Schottenheimer gets announced Friday. He's the head coach of the Dallas Cowboys. We kind of had this discussion about, someone that texted and jumped off ship. As far as how many more do you see jumping off ship from this hire?
I don't see real fans jumping off ship. I just see a lot of stepping back a little bit. A lot of less engagement with the Cowboys.
Okay.
I don't think people.
How does that look?
I don't think
Like,
people are going around in a rage because I don't think people know this dude. he's not a big name, so he's not a splash name. So of course we're disappointed. But most people like, who is this dude? I mean, they don't know to be mad or what. They just kind of puzzled,
Right,
For real.
right. They don't know. Like, they try to figure out like we are. What the hell is
Right? We
going on?
puzzled,
You see everybody out there, they just trying to make sense of the
Perplexed.
Schottenheimer hire, potential hire, and everything. Now they done threw.
Right.
They was selling everybody in on the Schottenheimer, and then they done threw Pete Carroll in out there. Man, the search is still going on. Man, we ain't nowhere near close to this, man. And I hope the longer it goes, that no prize coming.
And this other special teams coordinator tried to throw in. Who you say earlier, Dre?
The special teams guy who?
Rich.
Who?
Right, the
Rich.
Green Bay guy from Green Bay.
Yeah, Rich Biadis or something.
Biadis. Now we're interviewing special team coordinators for head coaches, huh? We all over the place, man.
All that might be smoke screens. Man, I don't trust nothing in that say.
But what about with all the insiders, man? I don't know, man. They don't know neither.
They lost too, man.
Everybody's lost.
Jerry's doing a hell of a job for himself.
So I guess
right now, man.
I guess the longer the search goes on, the better it's looking, at a possible reunion with Prime if he gets in that stadium for that game and maybe he hadn't hired anybody by then.
That's what's going on.
Maybe it might be an official interview that day, that weekend.
Oh yeah.
I personally think they're just waiting for the Eagles to lose so they can talk to Kellen Moore. I think everything's getting strung along until they can get into Kellen.
They already talked to him on the Zoom.
Yeah, they gave him permission.
Yeah, they already talked to him on the Zoom call for 3 hours. He was the first one to get the interview. Yeah, it was a 3-hour Zoom call. And they unless they won't talk to him again for a second interview. Yeah. So, hey man, shit, man. It's rough out here in these streets.
Now we wait.
It's rough.
Now we wait.
We can't even think of free agency, draft, anything, man. We ain't got a coach. We going
out there with the draft perspectives and all that, but how? When you don't even know what the mindset gonna be. You don't know what the
defensive coach, offensive coach. Right now, special teams coach.
Yeah, maybe
he did a lateral move and went to China.
Maybe it don't matter. Maybe it don't matter. Maybe it don't matter anyway, because the next coach coming in ain't really gonna run the team no damn way.
That's right.
True words, man. True words.
The boy, unless it's Prime, man. Brain Prime. Y'all already know how the crew feel about Prime. The whole Cowboy Nation, 95% of it is going to unite off of Prime. So,
and Jerry, Steve's trying to fuck your money up, man.
He sure is.
If you want money, you bring Prime in. That's how you get the most bang out of your buck.
Exactly.
Right. Cowboy ain't talking about nothing.
Yeah, because we're getting ready to not show up in them stadiums at them ticket sales, seeing all them sponsors within the stadium. Like, nah, man, bags over the head when we do podcasts and everything, man. Like, nah.
That's what they're asking for.
Yeah, for real, man.
Jerry, extended.
Exactly, man. And y'all heard it from the crew, man. We just wanted to give our perspective out there. Again, shout out to Young. Man, y'all see Steve-O, man, clean with it.
Man, cleaner than...
Man, we spent some of our time. Yeah. And this crew great, huh? Cleaner than
y'all see Steve-O. Y'all see Steve-O cleaner than the boy in the health.
It's working, man. It's working.